from Pedro Sheldon that is out to force.
I think I heard it from
So
Parliament.
this week is the biggest news right now that is trending as we began is the mid-year
Review?
budget review. And what's your take on that? How is Ghana performing?
So far, I would say it has been a good run for the new government. We have seen a lot of good things, not just bad things.
The people that are supposed to sit there and scrutinize the order they are saying, currently, right now as we speak, the minority party has walked out of parliament, and I don't get it.
I don't know. For me, I think minority are actually thinking we are saying 2016
because they forget that we actually still voted for them.
And even that 2014, 2015 year, the minority in parliament, when they are debating in parliament, realize that it's of good substance.
Yeah.
But this time around, look at them and
so why are they going?
They say they are going to do whatever. What the name? No, they are going to submit something to the presidency about people are not safe in this country, electoral violence. So they are going to submit.
We can do this, but right now they are presenting a budget. Honorable Minister Atufos is presenting a budget. We voted you still in part to go and scrutinize all that they are saying.
I don't even think
after this,
they will still come back to parliament. I can't say they are going to debate the budget.
No, because we need you to go and sit down and scrutinize the discourse, like all that they are saying. So right now, if they say something, how do they dispute it if it's not true? Because all of us can stop our job and come and sit there.
So currently, as the finance minister is actually speaking, so whatever is going to talk about, the majority side will accept it.
Yes.
They will then put it in parliament. They will then decide maybe days to debate on it.
Exactly.
So I'm wondering if this kind of minority.
But they're not. That's how they debate.
They will sit down and debate because you see, I don't know, but they are losing relevance in the country. And
yeah.
They don't know. They are not giving us that kind of country we want where we have a very strong minority
who can hold them accountable and then scrutinize the discourse that's going on.
I'm sure.
All that they are going to say, they say they've done this, they say they've done that. I mean, yes, it could be true, but you want to present something to the president. Why don't you pick up? So this like a protest or like a counter or
so it's like demonstration.
So they don't hear them.
They don't hear it. They don't hear any good thing.
Apparently, I heard that they said that all that the dollar not going up, like the dollar. I mean, we being able to battle with the dollar and bringing it down and all the CD up and all that is because they are not spending. That's why they are not seeing the effect. And
yes, so if they are not spending, and now there's a mid-year budget review, so come and listen to what next. Then you point out to big Ghanaians that okay, what are people doing about me were in power? This is what they did. That's what you guys are benefiting from. And you just stand up and you've gone out of parliament because you feel like when you do that you have sympathy votes. No, we've passed that age.
Yeah, because if there could be true some things they are saying, be also political.
Oh yeah,
you can go to the market and fetch out how Ghanaians are feeling.
There's a saying that goes like, it's not every time you need to talk.
Okay.
Sometimes silence is very strong.
Sitting there and just being silent.
Yeah, it's very strong that you talk. Now you stand up to go and submit something to the president.
At this crucial hour.
Now if you get there, the president
there are actually observers in parliament in the chambers right now.
And when you get there, and the president doesn't meet you, and maybe somebody come and take your petition.
What's the please the minority please we need you in parliament to question all that they are talking about. It's very important.
Yes, they don't know that the MPP is actually losing a lot of ground because of their behavior.
I think we need to mature professionally.
What they are not seeing is within the hierarchy of the minority, which is MPP, they don't have face. But the minority in parliament have face now. So a lot of people are watching them.
We are watching you. I mean, yes.
You bring out good things, then we debate about it. We know that
intellectual conversation.
Yeah, we know that now okay, I can go and join NDs. I'll go and join NDs.
Because of
based on what
I've seen that you are able to counter other MPs.
But you always stand up. You want to stand up. If I should remember very well, I'm not sure. 96, 97, the second parliament of Ghana. Did Mensa names the Maera, Kufado names the Maera. They will walk away. No.
They will
debate. They will sit and debate you.
The argument.
That's how they were able to get even more than what they had in 2000 election.
Okay.
Because they brought Ghanaians to realize that we are bringing facts. We are the better option.
Yeah.
Now you are
away from the discourse. What's the
understand.
point? Well, they may have their reason, but economically, what do you think? How far?
So economically, I think Ghana has done well, but what I've realized is the government needs to put aside sympathy, put aside emotions, and bring out one particular rule to guide our dollar, the dollar and CD relation. We
I
don't have,
mean for both parties.
no, you see, we don't have regulation of we should only spend with CD.
But when it comes to appreciate economically, when it comes to, let me say, as from my
We are the
background,
economists.
not
So,
I mean,
it's a bit you're not supposed to push me.
it depends on a lot of factors.
Okay.
Prices, interest rates, we call it fiscal policies and fiscal as well as monetary policies that affect these elements. Oil, anything can. So what we need to do, and what I've realized NDC has done so far, like NPP is complaining about them not spending a lot. They are being economical with their spending, and that's what's helping them. You know, the number of policies that they've passed, I think some are very, very reasonable, including the gold sector restructuring, how do I put it, fiscal, monetary issues, debt restructuring policies that they've put in place. Some are working. I mean, if you look at the first quarter, they've been able to save almost 5 billion out of the monies that out of gold that we used to be smuggled out of the country. They're taking more drastic actions that will back and halt dollar, like paying our debt with dollar, increasing all the dollars out of the country. They've halted a whole lot. And remember that, how do I call it? The foreign minister having a banter with this US. Yes, talking about spending. Yes, and I like what he said. Yeah. Not the part where there was the whole, he trying to do a comeback, but he made mention of when we deem perfect, we would pay the debt. Yes. How much was it? And somebody even did the research on finding out the actual debt. It was about 5 billion. 5 billion. That's how much we owe. That's how much we owe. And this guy came to tweet about it too. Something that we can afford despite it, some few of the big men in the country to
sometimes in the international bodies, like international diplomacy, they've made it like Africa we are so poor. And also I think it's the fault of our leaders. They portray that kind of habit. And sometimes you question the money they get from these international bodies. What do they use it for?
It's all about leadership. It boils back to our leader, putting more strategies.
Exactly.
And like I said last week, Ghana has made a choice to choose this president or this leadership, and so we are trying something new. We want to improve, and I guess sad because we have so much potential with Nkrumah's time. So we are just stunned at how we should be part of the Singapore and the Malaysian.
Ask yourself that if
at that time,
the time that they overthrew Nkrumah, you know what's the main reason was economy. The economy was not good, so they overthrew.
No, the agenda they raised against him was that even though knowing the economy was not good, he was giving out money. He was giving out money to Guinea. He was giving out money to
that was part of that time Ghana was more of like the father of Africa. Ghana was more of like the educated elite in Africa. So we were like, we realized that I have to push the other African countries for them to realize their potential. You get it? So
that's just about that one.
But I think on that note, I think the economy is actually
I think 5% growth for the first quarter. They save very money. Oil actually. So mostly, let me take you deeper into the CA and accounting. What actually happens is 50% of our oil reserves is what buttresses the budget.
Oh, okay.
So if I have time, I would break it down how the money or the revenue gain from it is breaking. It's called the benchmark revenue, where we take royalties, we take benefit, take surface rental.
So they use
for
it
oil.
push it into
yes, we get a lot of benefit from the oil. When that is down, 50% goes to the GNPC, which is those in charge of the oil. The other, I would say the other 45% is also split into 30% acts the budget. So that's why we really have to account for it. And even the oil space, they managed to grow that sector to about 6%. So we are making quite, I think they are being economical.
And I think the gold board thing.
Yeah, the gold restructuring sector is also a good initiative. Yeah, if just by through local galamsey, we are making about 5 billion. Imagine if we expand into more industrial, like I think they want to
make a lot of money.
Industrial scale. So yeah, so that's just about it for the review. Let us know what you also think in the comments.
Yeah, and if at all it's actually forcing.
And if we've gotten to this point, I think you need to like, subscribe, and share as well. And don't forget to leave your comment.
Yep.
So what's our next story?
So
it's about national security and
this issue. You see, this whole national security issue boils down to task force. those days we used to have this task force who normally roam around communities. Now you cannot even stay within your country.
It's scary.
And
Very scary.
one funny thing, I don't know if the politicians or even the government is not realizing is street lights.
They put it
The
in
whole,
there.
it's like the whole Ghana is dark.
It's true.
We have
From
light
I am
too.
from like
We have light, but the whole Ghana is dark in the evening. So if you are going
But
somewhere,
I did hear the energy minister last week announced
the
new
solar thing, but still,
initiatives.
look at areas that these issues are popular.
Okay.
Somebody will just have a call, I want to see a friend, the person will come back again.
It's scary. The kidnapping this week is about 5 cases.
And it's too much.
Very, very scary.
A young guy was so energetic. I saw a video of him dancing to Jama and all that.
About days ago.
Yes, he went somewhere, they couldn't find him again. They found his body.
I just opened my phone like almost yesterday, last 2 days, and this woman ranting on. She's talking about she almost being kidnapped at Kaswa. She saw a car. She almost got into the car. She didn't recognize the car. Later she realized this car shouldn't have been a taxi, but
Yes.
they came in the form of picking up people, and then she joined. Next day, I watched another video. It's another woman who said their neighborhood right behind it. They are in a plantation. They just found a dead body there. So please, the police and the what
And
do you
I
think
think-
about it?
Yeah, the only thing police know how to do. Now, let's face the fact. The only thing they know how to do. They will start at the junction saying, "Stop you." They say, "Charlie, what's up? Today we no chop."
So what do we need to do differently?
What we need to do differently is about we need to make the citizens police ourselves.
You see something, you say something.
You say something. And those days, if you realize, they say a child is brought up by the
The
community.
community.
Those days, the community were focused on whatever was happening around. If they see anything fishy, they're like, this I've not been there for a while. What happened to it? Let's go. They will ask questions. But now it's like each one for himself. Nobody cares about anything again in this country.
Getting really out of hand.
Very out of hand.
But a lot of Ghanaians are also boiling this whole subject down. A lot of foreigners being in the system. There's not really our culture. But also,
Do you realize that this foreigner syndrome is actually happening in the world? It's actually happening in the world. The same way we Ghanaians go outside, those countries like France, Germany, England are also telling us that we are carrying planes in their country to come back to our country. There is increase in crime rate. There's increase in this. So when the air blows, within a period of time, that kind of if there is it's about this particular story, it comes like that. But we don't need that.
right?
When
You genuinely think, right? It cannot be maybe substantial amount of a particular. I'm not mentioning him. Set of foreigners in the country because a lot of Ghanaians believe that.
No, I think
It
it's
shouldn't be.
I think it will even boil down to the discipline within our youth. You understand? Is there peer pressure? Is there too much pressure on the current youth?
I also think that in the trend of issues that the national security are having, right? They can survey it and look at where it's being critical, and then push in a lot of manpower. I don't know, a lot of the security forces into. If in the night that they have to reduce petrol in the day to increase petrol in the night, or we can look at some areas that this kidnapping and become.
And that will really help.
Then we channel that sort of energy into it. If we need to, since they are going to be having the national service people join the armed forces, maybe we should have another batch join the police, and then maybe they can have more, be able to pick intelligence, be able to pick up
there was
calls.
a time around Ashama. I think Ashama became so notorious, known for some things. What they did was more police patrol around that area. And now Ashama is quite okay, although not okay. You understand? But I think we need more patrol around those areas. Yeah.
So what's that story? The Black Queens.
Oh wow!
It needed to be a whole Ghana Nigeria derby or Ghana Jollof Nigeria derby at the AFCON.
Just penalty. And
I was so sad when they equalized.
But
That goal shouldn't have been a
people are also happy that we never expected them.
We actually never
to play
did
for
it. That's what the coach
Yeah,
stated.
they never expected them.
We
But they
never
did very
expected
well.
it. I never expected it. And Doku is also in Ghana. He's chilling. Was it about last month? I saw a video of him being interviewed about him being in Ghana. And he was asked that is he enjoying the meals. And he said currently he has a chef, but when he goes home from training or goes home, his mom gives him the Ghana food and he loves it. So I'm glad that he's here.
Oh, and I think
enjoying
he
it for
said
himself.
it's been 15 years since he left Ghana's hospitality is a different ball game, of course. And a lot of people like American films.
And the film, I think it's how we are in Midyear now.
Yeah, because we are welcoming, we are accommodating.
South Africa say Ghana is the elite Nigeria. I'm like, what does that even mean? Yeah, I think we are how we're able to make
that's
foreigners feel at home.
recommendation
Yeah.
for us. We actually make sure we make everybody feel at home.
So this December, do visit Ghana.
Yeah, December.
If you are looking for accommodation, Handy Homes is right here.
Oh yeah.
The proud sponsor of the snippet.
The best realtor.
Yes, the best thinking.
That's the right way.
Realtor. So if you are looking for accommodation, purchase, acquisition, sales, you know, land.
Tell them.
Yes. Do contact Handy Homes Realty.
Exactly.
That we also have handyhomesrealty.com. That's our website.
Oh God, I never knew.
So that's our
That's
story
nice,
on
that's
sports. Rashford is also moving to Barcelona. I have to say it. I'm a Barcelona.
A lot of people never expected him to go.
I would never expect it again. Never expected it. The Korean that I was piping for.
But
Rashford
and Nico Williams, who's good?
Whichever come, since Nico Williams didn't accept us, you go and sit down. You go and sit down. You didn't accept Black Stars. You accept Barcelona. You should sit down for me. Rashford. Let's talk about Rashford. This season.
But
Real Madrid.
Okay, but it's not answering my question. Rashford and Nico Williams, who is good?
But that's my player, so I can't even. Maybe he needed a newer environment, and we are going to give him that. So tell Real Madrid to watch out. Tell them.
This season, they are going to score you guys.
Real Madrid.
Like last season, you scored them 12.
You said the same thing when they were bringing Mbappe. And the money. If you're a Barca fan, please leave there.
My business, don't mind them, man. Barca there. Coolest, So sorry, do you have next?
Okay, Shatawale, there's a prophecy about Shatawale.
I'm listening again.
Shut up.
Listening
What's
again.
the SM sign? Is this it? SM for life.
So, you see, Shatter's issue, it boils down to a whole lot of things.
What's the prophecy?
That's, I think he died.
Hey.
People rush him, trying to attack him and kill him and all that. I think it boils down to how we manage our media platforms in Ghana. You know, there are a lot of countries you go, you can't just say anything in the data space. You get it. Before you even come and say,
fear and panic.
You have to have
Fear and panic.
And now Ghana has become like people do it for attraction.
Attention.
Let me talk about Stonebwoy, let me talk about Shatawale. I'll get that attraction, I'll get that attention.
So even if you saw something like that or you perceive something, well, maybe they think Shatta is not a person.
No,
but I think he's a very friendly person.
One thing about word of mouth is you just don't say anything just like that. You give people when you create fear. I was listening to I think Apostle Joshua Selman. You see, when people start creating fear within a particular environment, they create it out to you accept it. When you accept it, then it becomes a norm that okay, what
but they won't happen in Jesus' name. Our biggest star. Which artist has performed with Beyonce? Oh, we did this on the show last week, so we're going to look at that.
And Shatta, I think, tweeted that he blames the former IGP because they didn't even tackle the issue. You know, there was a time he did a stunt on them that, okay, this person said I would die, so I've killed, somebody has killed, that kind of thing. We need to we've come a long way as a country.
To just be, you know, it could be true. We're not saying this could be spiritual, but I think you'd have gone around it in a much more short way, much more, I think, pastoral way, and then reach out to him and let him know. I think you'd have accepted that more. Like that would have been, you would have accepted that more. That you had a courtesy, think about it, not for the crowd. This is what reality is. But we've cancelled it. We've cancelled it in Jesus' name. It's not gonna happen. What's our next step? Yeah. So tech is having a whole week. So what do we think?
You see, this whole weekend, I want us to look at it in a different way. When we were in tech, there was this comparison between Republic Hall and Mentor.
Okay.
So it was always competition. Our time, I never liked how there was this, I think, Wednesdays or something. There's this dress code.
Wait, you were in tech?
Yeah, I was in tech.
I was late. So.
Oh, that's right.
We are the best. That's just by the way. I just
have
want to let you understand that we are the best.
The best school is tech.
Lagan.
No, it's level one.
How is it Lagan?
We call level one. So you see, our time, it was basically the Republic of Week, they have this thing they do that the ladies wear this shorts and all that, and I never like it because it was too exposing. Morally, it wasn't good as a reference for these young girls on campus. But now it has become extreme.
To you.
To me. And,
to them, they
and
think
then
they express themselves.
the videos some posted on Twitter and all that, people were commenting that, nah, this is not how schools are supposed to be run. What are the governing bodies doing and all that?
Chancellors.
Yeah, it's not good. Now people, big cars, they rent, like, I'm like, wow.
It is
Where do you get this money from?
Wow. Students, people's parents are now, we are now moving from the lower class to the middle class.
Oh yeah, that one, yeah. But it also creates this kind of peer pressure.
Yeah, that don't warranted.
You understand?
That could be look
If you have, after this whole week celebration, this weekend, this kind of vibe, a lot of things happen after those celebrations.
Me mostly, so I used to run for the organizing, so I was more into the organizing of the event, but I did pay attention to a few at a time. And you could say that, you know, some things could be restricted.
Yeah.
I mean, Ghana also likes to attract to some extent. Some too may feel that maybe that's how they just express themselves.
Oh yeah, you walk back, you know, not to that level. Yeah, it's too much.
Anyway, so let us know what you think. Which whole week is coming up?
I think tech is done.
Is Pence down?
Yeah, I think Pence is done. So
yes,
maybe
Pence whole week is done.
we are done. So the rest will be like, you know, this Katanga hall. Yeah, that's the best hall in Ghana. So
No. Hela Liman.
No.
Hela Liman is the best.
The
diaspora, the people in the diaspora. Let me know.
The Katajis, you know what's up, right? Yeah.
Thank you.
So what's our next story?
Sami Jeffries, you if I should nigga. This part I got you. This woman just gets herself from one trouble to the other. She's there.
You know, I was listening to one of these this talk show guys. He was like, if was nigga had that money, she will be in Ghana by now. Somebody who has left Ghana.
Why? How much did she mean?
10 million Ghana cedis.
10 million Ghana cedis.
Defamation suit.
I mean, she said, right now she tried both, and she said that she would do that. She doesn't mind, like if that's.
And now she's not even in Ghana. She's
so
staying
yes,
outside there.
She can write both and
pay that 10 million.
It's not. It's like I don't know if it's both, but it's called the Akuba.
Yeah.
But I think that if that's what she's doing, and then.
Oh, it's
if
a
that's what she's
job.
doing, all this whole thing.
And I don't know why even she has traveled outside and she's still talking about it. Like, she wants to be relevant.
Bro, I saw her take on this Igbo kid here. He was shaking the Nigerian. Someone said there is Yasa tour and there's a this one can collect the matter on her laps here, and the way she deliberate out it.
And that's one piece. And you know
so I'm like, how does she get herself to one trouble? And she managed to get herself out of it. I'm like, wow.
Somebody comment that if you will come and talk plain, then she go behind the scene where and be begging something.
To let us settle. So that's just about it for entertainment.
So
On international news, so President of France, Emmanuel Macron, and the wife Brigitte Macron, who is 72 years. You know that Macron's wife used to be his teacher.
Yeah, I heard that. So I think the difference between them is like 30 years.
Yeah, so Macron's 47 and she's 72. But laugh let's laugh. So apparently, the couple are suing Candace Owen, a very popular American presenter. Very opinionated. I think that's the word. Very, very strong and opinionated. So she says she's been spewing that Macron's wife, Macron's wife, Brigitte, is a man. So yes, she thinks she's a man. And well, they presented currently the court has presented 219 evidence that she's a woman. She was born a woman, but Candice says she thinks it's a political stunt or strategy for them to get popularity to win the next for whatever reason. So that was on international news what Candice is up to. On some issues I do understand it. On some issues I didn't understand it. Right, recently she used to support Trump, but then she's taking her words back. She's learned a whole lot from the Igbo. She's learned a whole lot from this whole Israel, and like a great advocate for Palestinian cause, and lambasting, calling people to account that have been lying on the whole, the space and all that. But her strong take is the.
Media too is also used as a form of agenda setting to make sure it propagates.
So let's see how it goes. Because already Macron and the wife have already won a case in France from two women who are, I think, in Paris jail, court They already took 2 women to
That's
court.
the same issue
of them claiming, spewing on the internet that she's a man. So they had to take it up, the hair up, because again and again said she's a woman. So why would you want to say that? But that's Candice for you. She says what's on her mind. And she fears nobody. So we are interested. We want to know where the story is.
They talk, I'm like, how it is.
And snippets will definitely bring you there.
Oh yeah, we'll give you all the gist.
Well, lastly is so our best friend Trump is sick. Apparently, the White House reported that. Is that our best friend?
I like his vibe. It's unpredictable.
This guy got vein. They said he has a vein. He has it's a venomous insufficiency. I don't know what. It's a chronic venomous insufficiency. I think a vein disease. But how come it just happened the moment? Last week we were talking about him with this persecutor. He fired the persecutor. Suddenly, the moment the list is about to come up, or apparently, news flash, they say he's on the list.
Wow!
And
so he knew what he was doing.
And just as he just got on the list, he falls sick.
That's more of like he's playing hard. Typical Trump for you.
And the funny thing is, so we're talking about Israel also last week. Netanyahu, who was also the prime minister for France, the moment his case was supposed to be happy to be sick.
Wow.
Apparently, they said a 70-year-old woman tried to assassinate you.
Oh, wow.
Scary. But I think that
what all is part of like they are doing settings. They are setting the agenda for you
just
to remove your mind from this
the actual fact
and
that
talk about this thing.
So that should let you know, right, that no matter how high you can get, no matter how big you can be, you will die one day.
Oh, yeah.
So all your legacy will look after you.
Yeah,
so when you get to any position,
talking about that, just look at how Queen Elizabeth, she reigned for what I think.
That's the longest. She was the longest monarch. The longest reigning monarch.
And even today, it's part of life.
So whatever you get to
appreciate what God has given you. Just be thankful to God and just make sure you do the right things.
And stay safe. So in relation to the kidnapping we're talking about, do stay safe. Share your location wherever you are going.
To your friends
and your family members.
And your loved ones. If you are going to your boyfriend's place,
you can send it to the snippet to keep an eye on you.
Exactly. I think we have to be the watchdogs for a lot of people.
We are going to be the watchdogs for a lot.
So snippet watchdog. Anywhere you are going, send us the
location. Keep an eye on you.
Keep an eye on you, okay?
Yes. We are your last scene.
Oh, your last scene.
So we've had a beautiful show today.
Oh, yeah. And very, very
nothing really crazy happened this week, but we just wanted to brief you on what had happened. And
I hope you guys love it.
If there's something that happens, Majid could personally relate that in another segment and keep you updated. So stay tuned. This is the snippet. Don't forget to like,
subscribe,
and see you
comment,
next time.
and share the link.
Share the link.
Bye bye.